Coins with crystals embedded in them. Well, that's new and that's pretty cool. And I tell you what, it's a worthwhile venture because this company, the Pressburg Mint, makes their coins so well that you can't actually distinguish between the proof coin and the bullion version, save for the very fancy Swarovski crystals that are embedded into them. So let's have a good close look and find out what they're all about here on In Focus Friday. Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a warm welcome to you all joining me for this week's In Focus Friday, where we're going to take a good close look at 4 incredibly cool pieces from the Pressburg Mint. Now, they have sent me these for free to keep, and that is an incredibly generous sponsorship of our channel. It wouldn't be possible without all of you fine people in the camera who enjoy and watch these types of videos, so thank you to everybody for making this possible. Now, I am here to give an open, honest, fair review. There's no quid pro quo going on. There's no affiliate bonus codes. If you are interested in buying these, then there are links in the description to the Pressburg Mint's website where you can buy them directly. Otherwise, they are just there for you to enjoy here on this channel if you don't want to buy them. But if you do, then you can. So, with all that said, let's take a dive in and have a look at one of these first. Let's go with the Magnus Open first. It's a stunner. Now, for those who are not even familiar with the Pressburg Mint at all, they're based out in Bratislava in Slovakia, which is in the European Union. So things are priced in euros, and there is VAT applied to the coins already. So if you're in the UK and you're thinking, oh, I can't buy this because it's going to come and it's going to be imported with taxes, get in touch with the Pressburg Mint. They should be able to zero rate the coin if it's not already automatically done on, and yes, automatically is a word, automatically done on their checkout page. And then, of course, you will pay import taxes when it comes into the UK. So you won't be double taxed, I believe. So theoretically, it's even the playing field for us Brits. But nevertheless, very cool pieces. The Magnus Open is one that's part of a series. It's come out every year, and I remember these fondly from my days of doing the big unboxings from European countries before Brexit was a thing. And the Magnus Open and the Vivat Humanitas, which is the other coin that we've got here, were very, very popular on those orders. And they are annual, so they are coming out every year. I'm trying to just get the capsule lid off because I think this one deserves, or it does. It's not on camera for you yet, but I can see how good it looks. So here it is with the capsule lid off. Absolutely stunning. So the Magnus Open is all about mathematics, and mathematics being the language of nature and the golden ratio, which has baffled scientists for centuries. I'm reading the description off their website. Showing up everywhere, from snail shells to financial markets and all the way to galaxies. This peculiar law of nature seeps into everything. So we can see that replicated here in this particular coin, and oh boy, it's done very, very well. If we can get as close as possible with the camera, I think that's probably about it before it starts blurring. And just look at the minute levels of detail that are in this. It's absolutely incredible. So akin to the likes of other mints at the moment in Europe, the Germania Mint and others, the amount of detail that these companies are getting on their coins is phenomenal, is fantastic, and not to be underestimated. This goes one step further though, as we can see with some Swarovski crystals. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Now, this is my, I guess, only critique of this particular product. The crystals, do they really add anything? They certainly don't really add value. Swarovski crystals are essentially just glass that's made to look very, very nice. But it's a brand that is popular and people do like that, and the partnership with this on a silver coin is pretty cool, no doubt. And of course, crystals and gemstones have always been part of precious metals for a very long time. Now, whilst we're just talking about this coin, let's have a look at the BU version alongside it as well. We'll get the lid off that one. We can see the proof versus BU finish. So do the crystals really bring anything to the table more than what I would say is needed? And my argument here is probably not. Now, that said, I don't think there's a problem in having them because they haven't really increased the price on the product. Like, if it's still 89 including VAT, 89 euros, that's pretty much what all of these 1 ounce proof coins go for at the moment, these specialist proofs. And in many ways, it's not been increased because of the crystals. So it's kind of a nice thing to have. So that's my opinion on the crystals. And the same will be said for the other one, the Vivat Humanitas, when we get there. Now, in terms of the difference between the Proof and the BU versions, I'm not seeing a massive difference in the quality of finish. That said, the quality is so high that it's very difficult really to distinguish when they're that good. So the question here is the stamp, is the actual die cast finish here even better than the BU? And the argument is perhaps not, which is saying a lot for the BU version. It really is very well made. I would maybe have liked to have seen something above and beyond in terms of the quality. You often see that on Bullion coins versus Proof coins from other mints. But I guess I'm being very picky because ultimately the quality on this Magnus Open is stunning and the quality on the BU version is equally as stunning. The only difference is the Swarovski crystals are different, of course. Now, if we just pop the capsule lid back on here, and I'm going to pop it back on the other one as well because I don't want to drop it out of the capsule on camera. That would not be very good. We can see that they are both Nui coins, so Nui 2023. It's nice to see a different sort of background on a coin instead of the king or the queen being on coins, which is good to see. It's nice and fresh and different. What I will be critical of here for the Pressburg Mint, and I get that they've got like their historical designs to follow and ways of doing things, but there's no bleed over of the design onto the back. It would have been incredible to see the Nui crest of arms there with a Fibonacci sequence in the background, or with the golden ratio in the background. That would have been stunning. So a little bit of a trick missed there, but generally speaking, I still think this is really very attractive, very good indeed. So the Magnus Open certainly gets a high score from me. I'm going to say a good old 9 out of 10 for the Proof, and I would say probably like a 9 out of 10 for the BU version as well, because the stunning finish on there is absolutely incredible. So yeah, there we have the Magnus Open. Here's a very quick, I haven't talked about mintage, so there's 1,000 of a mintage on the Proof versions and 100,000 mintage on the BU versions. So here we can see the certificate of authenticity of the Magnus Open Proof coin. So pretty simple, pretty nice, decent quality, feels like decent cardboard. Comes supplied in a box with the Pressburg Mint's logo on there, and that box is supplied within a little cardboard sleeve. I've always found these cardboard sleeves to be not great. They bend, like if you take them out and something knocks them, they just fold flat and they're not particularly good. They get dinged up, bent and everything. So not particularly amazing. Maybe a step further in terms of box design would be needed, but generally really nice product. This feels good. It's nice soft foam, really high quality. It shuts properly, closes properly, and is good. So there we go. There's a bonus box review from Backyard Bullion. Now let's move on to the other coin, the Vivat Humanitas. So we'll just get the certificate out quickly before I forget, if I can. There we go. So the certificate on this, pretty much identical to the Magnus Open, 1 ounce silver and with a mintage of 1,000, and the BU version as well has a mintage of 10,000. So let's have a quick look at what the Vivat Humanitas is all about. I'm going to try again to get the capsule just off. It's good capsules, that's another thing to mention. There are mints out there which are pretty awful when it comes to capsules, but these are very good. They're pretty tough to get off, which is what you want in a capsule, and they protect the coin very well. So there we go, the lid is off. Oh, that one looks good too, but I suspect when I take the lid off the BU version it's going to look just as good too. Now I've saved this one for last because boy oh boy, it's good. Oh, now this is Vivat Humanitas, and Vivat Humanitas is a series that celebrates the achievements of humankind, and this year's release focuses on the invention and spread of democracy as the primary socio-political establishment originating in ancient Greece. And we have, of course, this beautiful background, which I'm guessing is laser etched in absolutely stunning detail of the Greek city. I believe that would be Athens with the Acropolis in the background, testing my old knowledge. And there it is, absolutely stunning, really impressive with that. Really, really nice. So this one is different, in my opinion, to the crystals on the Magnus Open. So the Magnus Open crystals, they're kind of just in the corners or in the northwest, the east and south. But this one, right in the center of that eye, it looks great. And that is what I want to see. That's a worthy addition of a crystal. Doesn't add to the extra price on this product. It's still at the €89 mark for a proof coin. It really is very, very attractive looking with that there. Stunning design, stunning piece, and just really great product and finish. Quality second to none. Really very elegant indeed. So let's just now compare it against the BU version. and see how good it looks. So I am definitely seeing here a distinct difference in the finish. There's definitely a better finish on this Vivat Humanitas proof than there is the BU version. 100%. It was very difficult to tell on the Magnus Open, but this one, yeah, definite difference. So I was going to say, if there wasn't, what's the point in buying the proof if it's 89 versus, I think the BU versions go at about 30 euros each. What's the difference, other than the crystal? Are you basically paying 50 euros for a crystal? But here, no, you're getting much more. The BU sort of dwindles away really in terms of that comparison point. The background looks sharper on the proof. It looks the laser etching shines up better, or the light play off it is nicer as well. Beautiful, but yeah. So in terms of scores out of 10, I'm going to give this one here the 10 out of 10 for the proof. Definite 10 out of 10 on that one. I think I'm probably going to slip this one down to about an 8 out of 10. It's still a very pretty coin, and if I'd looked at that one first, I guess I'd have been like, oh, it's very nice, and then this one comes along and knocks it out. It says, hold my beer. So yeah, really well done from the Pressburg Mint on that. Stunning. Right, I want to get a little thumbnail for the video here by getting both of these coins, both of these proof ones out. So if we go like this, we can see them both side by side, and we can see just how stunning they are. Now I'm going to go back from the camera a little bit because I do like to get a bit of text in my thumbnails. There you go, it's a bit of a bonus ramble behind the scenes. There we go, that should do it. Really stunning. Beautiful pieces. So big thank you to the Pressburg Mint. Now, I haven't really commented on one thing here, which is, of course, whether the price points are any good. Now, for a lot of people, you'll be looking at this going, 89 euros for 1 ounce of silver, no thank you. Some of you might even be looking at it going 30 euros for an ounce of silver and saying no thank you. These are not bullion products. They are made of bullion, yes, but they are proof products. And a lot of the products like this go on to do pretty well. Certainly comparable, they will hold value, but it's no guarantee. There will be some that go down. It's about whether or not you've got the stomach for a risky investment. If you are interested in having an artistic-y style collection with some really unique pieces, then this is certainly a viable option as a product to buy. Is it easy as an investment? There's always going to be questions about that, and really you should have a very hard think about it if it's something that you want to buy as an investment. In my opinion, they're not. They are just beautiful pieces that should be admired and looked at and enjoyed for a long time. That's just my thoughts on the subject. So there we go. There have been 4 beautiful pieces to look at. Let's get the last one out of its capsule again so we can see them all. Capsule free, glaring in the sun. Absolutely amazing. Really great products, and a huge thank you to the Pressburg Mint once again for sponsoring our channel. And we've got more coins to show. We haven't got any more of the proof coins just yet, but we have got some more of the BU versions, which will be shown in next week's In Focus Friday. So definitely worth having a subscription to our channel if you've not already subscribed. And maybe if you enjoyed today's video, you could hit the like button on the way out. A big thank you to my ramblers for watching to the end of my videos. We really do appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.